What's your identity? See, for years I allowed the things of my past to define me and make me a trauma victim. This victim identity that I became so accustomed to caused me to use my past as a scapegoat. And I avoided taking responsibility for the things that weren't necessarily my fault, but they were my responsibility to deal with. I developed a F the world mentality, and I hurt everyone around me in the process. And see, it wasn't my fault, like I said, but it was my responsibility to deal with it. So my question today for you is, are your past experiences the present day excuses to why you can't change? Are your past experiences the present day excuses as to why you can't change or why things won't or can't get better for you? Have you adopted this role of being a victim of trauma? If you have, I want to offer you an alternative perspective, and I want to be clear before I do this, okay? I'm in no way, shape, or form invalidating what you've been through, okay? And what took place in your life, it was dark. And if nobody's ever told you this before, I'm sorry, and I understand. Believe me, I truly do. But there's a lot of light in the darkness. And see, darkness can't drive out darkness. Only light can do that. So have you ever seen yourself not as a trauma victim, but as a trauma survivor? See, the outcome's still the same. You're alive, you're breathing, you survived. What happened? But the only difference is in the mindset. It's in the story that you tell yourself about it. See, this perspective allows you to see yourself not as the victim, but from a place of empowerment, that I made it, I survived. And see, if we're still in denial, then we're still the victim, because these things are still operating in our life without our permission. See, let's take it a step further than just being a trauma survivor, because once we've transcended the trauma survivor identity, we begin to know the answers to how to overcome it, the how. And that's when we step into trauma healing. This is where you and your story regarding what you overcame and exactly how you did it becomes someone else's roadmap to freedom from their emotional incarceration, from their emotional bondage. So you begin to see the experiences that you went through from a different perspective, because now you're changing lives with your story, literally changing lives. And you're experiencing a sense of purpose that never existed before. So I'm inviting you right now to change your perspective on yourself and what you've gone through. Instead of being a trauma victim, be a trauma survivor and begin to seek out solutions within yourself and through God and from other people, and learn what works for you. Because once you transcend the trauma survivor identity, you step into trauma healing. You personally developed a unique set of skills, attributes, character virtues, knowledge, wisdom, insight, experience that you can share with other people. And you've officially performed alchemy by turning your pain into higher purpose and personal power. See, we lack purpose because we haven't broke free from this victim role. And we haven't learned to step into a space where we see the innate value in our painful story, and how the price of admission for living a life of purpose is going through pain. So pain was literally the price of admission for living a life of purpose. See, there's always a silver lining. And this may be triggering to a lot of people. I know that it probably would be really triggering for me had I heard it years ago. But I've worked with thousands of people over the last 10 years. And I'm going to say this: your purpose is found in your pain. So allow the things that hold you down, or allow the things that held you down, to become the things that hold you up.